Alright, hello there guys. I normally do not post anything on my YouTube channel since I don't really get any views. But I decided to put all my videos back and as sort of a surprise make this video as well. So Konami put the top message on their website and I just wanted to do a little rant on it. I mean, I don't really hate Konami, and I'm not gonna go on the entire train of criticizing them like some other YouTubers do. Don't think that I do it for views or anything. I just thought this was a really cool small thing that I could make fun of a little bit. Well, so you go on their website and there's sustainability. So basically, it says Konami Group is aims to be an enterprise needed by the society. Okay, here's the first thing is that they should definitely fire the guy who wrote this entire message because it's really bad from the grammatical part. I mean, Konami Group aims to be an enterprise needed by the society by contributing to the development. Maybe needed to contribute to the development of the society. Uh, that already makes me a bit sad that they can't even find a guy to write perfect English. And for the UN program, nonetheless. That's sad. But okay, so you go on their website, right, and you see that they have these sustainable development goals till 2030. So it's like a thing made by the UN so that they to encourage somebody. I'm not really sure who it's made for and why Konami is in it. Sounds really random, but basically corporations take their part into doing things like that help disabled children, zero hunger. You see here over exaggerated goals that are impossible to complete, but that's the end for you. And basically, it consists of 17 goals and 169 targets. So that's a big fucking thing, right? I mean, look at this: no hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, a clean water and sanitation, affordable and clean energy. Holy shit, they asking so much from tiny ass companies, but and especially the game company that fucking makes nothing but fucking pachinko machines. But whatever, that basically is a big deal, right? Okay, but here's the thing. You look at this message and let's just read it. I would like to express our sincere gratitude to our stakeholders. Since SDGs, since SDGs were adopted at the United Nations Summit in 2015, awareness of social issues and environmental issues has increased around the world, with initiatives to build a sustainable society emerging in multiple fields. So, the first thing I have a problem with is social issues and environment issues. Like, what is Konami exactly gonna do with those gigantic issues that were apparently created? Was apparently that people apparently got aware of in 2015, right? So I mean, environmental issues. I mean, I don't think of a freaking company that does nothing but merchandise on 30-year-old games and pachinko machines doing a lot in. Are they gonna do solar fields or something like that's? They're gonna buy solar panels. What's the big deal here, Konami? Social issues? I wonder what they're gonna do, right? Corporations too much raise their consciousness. Too must raise their. I'm sorry. It's really late for me, but I'm making this video real quick. Corporations too must raise their consciousness about social and environmental issues to grow in line with the society in the long run. So yeah, basically, Konami came in here as a savior of humanity, destroying all the social and environmental issues on the planet. I over-exaggerate a bit, but it will be really funny later, I promise. SDGs refer to national goal, blah, blah, blah. agenda for sustainable development that aims for sustainable and better world consists of 17 goals and 169 targets pledging to leave no one behind. Konami Group has implemented various initiatives and its businesses to contribute to the achievement of SDGs. As one of our environmental initiatives, I'm sorry, this is so funny. As one of our environmental initiatives, Konami Gaming Incorporated, our gaming and systems company based in Las Vegas, has built a resource-saving office with features such as AC system utilizing geothermal energy and LED lighting. I'm sorry, okay, this is the funniest thing though, right? Okay, so we go to to the first page. Okay, no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, LED lights. Like before this, they didn't even have LED lights. They were just working on Silent Hill in the dark. That was actually kind of thematic in my opinion. But so this is minus 1 point to Konami. Okay, actually minus 2 points. First of all, grammatically horrible title, and second, the fact that they decided that AC system and LED lighting is enough to trick people into thinking that it's environmental solution. I know that they're doing it to put a face, and I have nothing wrong with them putting a face. I mean, companies do it all the time. They always lie to their customers. I'm sorry, guys, if you didn't believe it, but I just thought it was so funny how it's basically not gonna lead them anywhere. Like, they do this stupid thing, like they hire their like intern to write this stupid shit on their page, on their front page with a freaking president of the company doing yeah, environmental issues, and they expect. I mean, it's good for a face, because people read everything. Like I expect a lot of idiots just reading this. Yeah. This is interesting. Konami is working on environmental issues. Yeah, I wanna work with them, but it's not gonna get them anywhere because like, it's all like a face. Like they will never be able to actually interact with businesses that they want to. Although I have no idea who they want to interact with. I don't know. Green pachinko machine enthusiasts, like people who just want fucking. Why would a company that makes pachinko machines care about things like staying green? I mean, who do they want to work with? I mean, I appreciate any kind of courage companies do for free, and when they're actually trying to be doing something great for other people, but when it's just putting a face and it doesn't even work on no business terms, it's just so cringy and stupid. This time it's actually really funny though. That's why I put this article on my channel. AC system and LED lighting, ladies and gentlemen, that's the ultimate the ultimate solution to environmental problems that people are aware of today. Yeah, fuck all this affordable and clean energy. Yeah, with LED lighting. Like those people were just in caves before, they had no LED lighting and they just figured out it existed. In Las Vegas, fucking. That's so funny, yeah. Yeah, they had neon lighting before this, so this is a step forward. A massive step forward. The office has been awarded silver certification by the journal, some made up certification, minus point to Konami. I know this is probably made up bullshit. We also activate, used worldwide. I mean, the yen itself is kind of like, the yen is also a big ripoff. It's even bigger than this entire like article. I mean, the yen is just like a bunch of made up jobs, and they're all paid by the governments. I mean, to me, the yen is just a big like, even worse than this entire statement here. But so I don't really complain about like all those made up awards by the yen or all this stupid shit they do that doesn't even help anybody, and like it's just again they're also putting a face even worse than Konami. But what's my point? Oh yeah, my point is fuck all those made up awards. They're stupid. We also actively promote a model shift from trucks to rail. Stop. Konami actively promotes a model shift from tracks to rails with this one sentence. And we are reducing our carbon footprint at our Konami sportsicle facilities by converting body fuel from a heavy oil into natural gas and introducing cogeneration. What? Okay, so by converting boiler fuel from heavy oil into natural gas. So that's not in any way. This is not going green. This you just freaking you're using fuel from heavy oil. So how is that green? How is this supposed to decrease carbon footprint? That's exactly what every company does. What the fuck? Konami, who wrote this? Fire the intern who wrote this. Okay, so I don't know what cogeneration is, so... This video is supposed to be short, so if it's really long, I'll have to do some editing, because I don't want this to be long. This was if it's long, it's not gonna be as cool as I want to. I'm just gonna cut a lot of stuff. Cogeneration is defined as the joint production in okay, some kind of smart shit. Obviously, we are beyond this kind of smart thinking. So Konami gets 1 point for writing a smart word, and minus point for using fuel from heavy oil as some kind of alternative to, I have no idea, to coals or something. That does not sound green at all. Okay, so I don't know how many points Konami has, but probably it's in minus, right? I really think it's in minus. Okay, so let's just continue here. Okay, Konami. Again, I have nothing against Konami. They don't make video games anymore or that much care about it. I know, who cares? It's their business. They can do whatever they want. If they don't want to make games, it's fine. They get most of their money from pachinko machines anyway, so fuck this shit. Sunshine pachinko machines are great. But here's the thing. Let's just continue reading this. As for social initiatives, we continue to support the health promotion program for the elderly in order to alleviate the burden of elderly care and promote support activities for communities affected by natural disasters. Recently, we sponsored the Festival for Social and Culture organized by the Barker Foundation. Okay, so established by the Professional Soccer Club FC Barcelona in '94. They've been a premium partner of the team and supported this event that aims for everybody to enjoy, regardless of the age, disability or not. So it's like a festival, social inclusion. That's an interesting name. That sounds actually like something good. And I did Google this. I did Google this, so I think Konami gets a point for this one because I checked and it looks legit. I'll explain why. It looks really legit. First of all, there are people walking around children, so like here you see stuff around every child that actually looks legit. Like it looks really boring, but I don't know everything about wherever this is, so they said it's for disabled kids. I don't wanna talk about something that I don't know, but it's made by Barcelona. Well, okay, so far it looks legit. I don't want to complain about anything. I sound like a jerk. This is probably a real thing, and so Konami gets a plus for it. So there's a lot of shit like no poverty, no hunger, and all those exaggerated goals, but at least we know it's not just putting a face. They actually did something good. So Konami is an amazing company by not play machine commissions. So next, dude, I really sound like a jerk here. Yeah, I'm serious. Like, this is fine. This is legit. Operation. They did this. They sponsored this. So Konami is great. They're not jerks. But whoever wrote this, the intern should be killed. I can imagine just the intro like, oh shit, we had this one thing we had to put on our website, and I have like 1 day left. I'm gonna just message Konami Gaming in fucking Las Vegas. Oh, Konami Gaming, what did you do to go green? Fucking just put AC system with the LED lighting. And the freaking, that's so dumb. So unprofessional. So unprofessional, Konami. I feel bad. I feel really bad for how little effort you put into this. Sorry again, I thought it's late for me. Anyway, continuing. We also offered our esports Ginza studio as a venue to host Sketch the Future 2020, a live stream discussion panel for refugee support for youth to engage. Okay, there are so many things wrong with your sentence, like esports Ginza studio, Sketch to the Future, and refugee. That's so random. It's the most random thing that I've ever written. Why do gaming companies care about refugees? Okay. Great. So Konami wrote about it. Well, they have a picture, so sincere about for refugee support. So yeah, that's a real thing. That's a point to Konami. They actually did this. They sponsored this. Some random guy who's really old man. But it's a serious thing, so they did. I'm sorry, Konami. 2 points, 1 more point for you for actually doing something great. Maybe you're actually gonna get plus points now. All this LED and AC system bullshit and all these grammatical errors, they're gonna vaporize in front of you all the success that you have proceeded to create. In addition, we're strengthening our health and productivity management initiatives with the aim of creating an environment where each and every employee can share their full potential and grow inside the company. Okay, so I want to say something about companies in general and the entire HR, human resources, and all of that bullshit. I just want to say most of the time they're really not very productive. Actually, I would say they actually harm the general development. So I don't really know what means health and productivity management. From my experience, most of the time when companies do something like that, it's practically has zero value. I mean, it has value sometimes. I understand the entire point of keeping healthy your employees, but I just want to say that all companies like Konami, I really don't know if I can trust them into doing anything productive, honestly, to their employees, except from firing them. So I'm very skeptical about this one being useful because it's just one sentence again, but I'm gonna give it a 1 point plus because I have this cheesy belief. They have like this cheesy thing with this message, so yeah, I had to scroll up to read the word message. So yeah, I'm going plus 1 point to Konami for keeping them the employees healthy and productive, even if the entire initiative is actually garbage and doesn't work anyway. Who cares? Good job, Konami. Productive at making the Pachinko machines. Okay, enough jokes about Pachinko machines. I sound like an asshole now. Pachinko machines. Konami makes other stuff that's not Pachinko machines, like merchandise, and sometimes it posts memes on Twitter, and then it starts reposting a bunch of random shit so that no one can see the terrible tweets about people like hating Konami. But I mean, I honestly think Konami is doing a great success here with all those programs. I mean, honestly, did you see this shit on Nintendo page or any other video game company website? Konami is quite honest. Yeah, that's the word that is not used a lot when describing corporations. We have been listed on the White 500 list, jointly compiled by the Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry and Nippon Kingakai for 5 consecutive years since for being a company that practices excellent health and productivity management in cooperation with insurers. Okay. Well, we have gotta fucking check this because who fucking knows? White 500 list. So oh goddamn! I thought it would be like a page on the front, but all I see is Konami itself. So I don't know if this is canon. So this is like an empty area. I will come back to this, or probably not because the video is getting too long. Going forward, we'll continue to improve the work environment and system for our employees to work efficiently and encourage activities aimed at achieving even greater results. That's exactly what you said earlier with health and productivity management. Now you're just bullshitting me. I don't trust you. Last time you made a video game was like 5 years ago, so shut up with the productivity bullshit. In productivity, even your merchandise. Okay, now I'm going on a rant, but seriously, look at their merchandise for Silent Hill. It looks stupid. This is like the laziest thing you can possibly do. Like, who's wearing that shit? In line with our corporate philosophy, oh, that's the great one. We aim to be an enterprise that will continue to keep our stakeholders always looking forward with the as we create and provide our current and future customers the products and services that offer valuable time and contribute to achieving SDGs through our 4 business areas. Digital entertainment, amusement, gaming systems, and sport. Yeah, the SDGs work perfectly for this. We look forward to our. I just like this gaming systems. Like, gaming is supposed to stop poverty and work with all of these things. Like, how can you imagine peace, justice, and strong institutions through making video games? Holy shit! Unless you're making Ace Attorney. Or even that is only to the great institutions. Yeah, imagine if life was like Ace Attorney. We'll look forward to our pattern income. They ask for your continued support going on. Now that message just sounds like begging, like just begging for mercy, from Konami. Okay, representative director. So the director wrote this, not the $1 hired intern. Well, maybe he's an intern. Who knows? So basically, what I was trying to say with this video, I just thought this was kind of amusing that Konami posts such naive things on their website. I don't want to be insulting to them. I know they're trying to put up a face, and they practically did fucking nothing. I mean, they did some things, but very, very tiny things with their budget. From the amount of money they get from machine commissions, they can pretty much probably create their own city, but literally they're in the Konami Las Vegas. With they can make their own Silent Hill, a real like Silent Hill theme park, with the size of a city, but I mean a town. But I just wanted it to be more of a positive message. Like, look at this, Konami is doing something. They're not completely worthless. I thought it just really brought me a smile. Woo, LED lights. So yeah, that's it. The video is getting longer anyway.